Welcome to Stoic Wisdom. Today, we're venturing into a subject that most men never truly understand. Yet once grasped, it can change the way you see relationships, women, and even yourself. So prepare yourself. This is not entertainment, it is education. This is wisdom meant to reshape the way you think, the way you carry yourself, and the way you interact with women for the rest of your life. Let us begin. 1. The power of emotional certainty. If there is one truth that towers above all others when it comes to the female heart, it is this: a woman craves emotional certainty. Yes, women are deeply emotional beings, but that does not mean they are irrational or unstable. It simply means that emotion, not cold calculation, plays a central role in guiding their choices. Just as men are wired to pursue respect, conquest, or achievement, women are wired to seek emotional security. What does this mean in practice? It means that behind every smile, behind every conversation, behind every choice a woman makes about who to love and who to avoid, there is one pressing, silent question. Can I feel safe with this man? Not just physical safety, but emotional safety. Not just excitement, but stability. A woman may enjoy a man who thrills her for a season, but she cannot attach her soul to him if he is unstable, unpredictable, or fragile. Her deepest subconscious weakness is revealed in this need, the desire for a man who cannot be shaken. Think of it this way: when life becomes chaotic, and it always does, what role will you play in her world? Will you be the storm yourself, raging and uncontrollable, forcing her to become your stabilizer? Or will you be the calm within the storm, the steady presence she knows she can rely on when everything else is collapsing? Here is the hidden reality. When a woman feels she must manage your emotions, attraction dies. She cannot be both the nurturer and the protector. If she is forced to stabilize you, the roles reverse. She becomes the strong one and you the dependent. And that dynamic kills her respect. But when you embody emotional certainty, you become her sanctuary. You become the place where her fears dissolve, where her doubts are quieted, where her storms find peace. And often she will not even understand why she feels drawn to you. It will simply be instinct, a subconscious recognition of safety. This is where Stoicism enters. The Stoic man does not lose himself in anger when offended. He does not panic when plans crumble. He does not whine when fortune turns against him. Instead, he breathes, he steadies himself, and he moves with clarity. When you show that kind of control, women notice. They may not articulate it, but they feel it in their bones. Here is a man who cannot be shaken. Here is a man I can trust. And here is the paradox. Most men think being emotional means showing vulnerability in wild, uncontrolled ways, crying, shouting, clinging, pleading. They believe that by wearing their instability openly, they are proving their authenticity. But to a woman, this does not read as vulnerability. It reads as weakness. True vulnerability is not the spilling of chaos. True vulnerability is the calm admission of truth without fear. It is the ability to say, yes, I am struggling, but I remain unshaken. The man who offers this kind of emotional certainty is rare. He does not need to chase, to beg, or to demand respect. Women naturally lean toward him, for he provides something their hearts long for but seldom find: a haven. So remember this: when you regulate your emotions, you regulate attraction. When you master yourself, you no longer need to master her, because she will willingly follow the gravity of your strength. 2. Women are drawn to what they cannot fully have. One of the most powerful hidden truths about human nature is this: we instinctively value what is scarce. This law governs everything: money, possessions, opportunities, and yes, attraction. Why are diamonds treasured? Why do people line up for limited edition sneakers or pay absurd prices for luxury cars? It is not because these things are inherently more useful, it is because they are rare. Scarcity magnifies desire. And women, whether they consciously admit it or not, are drawn to this same principle when it comes to men. A man who is too available, too eager, or too desperate unconsciously signals that his value is low. He may be kind, he may be generous, but if she feels she can have him fully without effort, her subconscious interest begins to wither. On the other hand, a man who carries himself with quiet independence, who is present but not constantly available, awakens something deep in her psychology. She begins to wonder, why can't I fully figure him out? What is he hiding that I haven't yet discovered? Why does his time feel so valuable? This curiosity, this gap between what she knows and what she wishes to know, creates a tension that fuels attraction. Subpoints to drive this home. Scarcity creates value. If your life revolves entirely around her, she senses desperation. But if you have a mission, passions, and priorities outside of her, she must earn her place in your world. Mystery is magnetic. Reveal yourself slowly. Do not dump every detail of your life, past, and feelings onto her immediately. Let her discover you piece by piece. Space builds attraction. Distance makes the heart grow fonder, but only when it is paired with genuine self-worth. Pulling away out of fear is weakness. Pulling away out of strength is power. Do not confuse independence with neglect. Stoicism is not coldness, it is balance. Be attentive when you are present, but never abandon your individuality. The truth is simple. The more she feels she cannot fully have you, the more she will desire you. This is not about manipulation. It is about living with dignity. You are not a man to be won easily. You are a man whose time, energy, and presence are valuable. And once a woman feels that value, she will chase it without fully knowing why. 3. The unspoken influence of deep voice and presence. Now let us move into something often overlooked but incredibly powerful, the way you carry your voice and your presence. Most men underestimate this, but women are subconsciously wired to respond to tone, rhythm, and presence long before they analyze your words. A deep, steady voice signals more than sound, it signals strength. Studies in evolutionary psychology reveal that men with deeper voices are often perceived as more confident, more dominant, and even more trustworthy. It is not that every woman is consciously measuring vocal pitch, but deep within her biology, the sound triggers instinct. This man is strong. This man is reliable. But presence goes beyond the voice. Presence is the energy you bring into a room before you even speak. It is the silent authority you carry in your posture, your eyes, and your movements. Subpoints for mastering presence. Posture speaks before you do. Stand tall, shoulders back, chest open, not in arrogance, but in quiet assurance. A slouched posture screams uncertainty. Move with intention. Do not fidget, rush, or stumble. Every action should seem deliberate, even if simple. Pick up a glass of water as though it matters. Walk as though you know where you are going, the power of stillness. Weak men cannot sit in silence. They must fill space with noise, jokes, or restless energy. Strong men understand that stillness itself can command attention. Eye contact without fear. Look at people, not with aggression, not with desperation, but with calm steadiness. The eyes tell a woman everything about whether you are certain of yourself or not. Slow, deliberate speech. Speak as if every word is worth hearing. Rushed speech reveals insecurity. Controlled speech reveals presence. Here's the beauty of presence. It does not require you to be the loudest, funniest, or most charismatic man in the room. In fact, those who shout the most are often the weakest. True presence is subtle. It makes people lean toward you without you needing to pull them in. And women feel it instantly. If you want proof, observe this in action. Two men enter a room. One is restless, talking loudly, eager to impress. The other is calm, composed, and quiet. But when he finally speaks, every head turns. Which one do you think captures her attention more deeply? The truth is clear. A woman's hidden weakness is her instinctive attraction to a man with presence, steady voice, calm eyes, and unshaken composure. 4. Women can't resist a man who walks away. There is a hidden weakness embedded deep within the female psyche. Loss triggers value. Every human being, male or female, values most what they fear losing. We see this in business, in friendships, in possessions, and nowhere is it more intense than in relationships. A woman can admire you, even desire you, but if she senses that you need her more than she needs you, her subconscious mind begins to devalue you. The balance shifts. Suddenly, she is the prize and you are the pursuer. And once she feels that dynamic, her attraction diminishes. This is why most men fail when a woman begins to pull away. Instead of holding their frame, they chase, they beg, they explain, they plead. Their actions scream desperation. Please don't leave me, I need you. But here lies the paradox. The moment you need her, she doesn't want you. The man who walks away calmly when disrespected, mistreated, or devalued unlocks one of the deepest psychological triggers within her, fear of loss. Sub-points to apply this truth: walking away, self-respect. It is not about punishing her, it is about refusing to stay where you are not valued. Indifference is power. If you can leave without anger, without drama, without begging, you reveal that your worth is independent of her. Fear of loss awakens desire. When she sees you can step away at any moment, her subconscious mind begins to chase what she fears losing. Never bluff. This only works if it is genuine. If you say you will leave but stay anyway, she will never respect you again. Walking away is not about cruelty, it is about communicating silently. I am a man of dignity. If you cannot honor that, I will not remain. And here's the deeper Stoic lesson. You cannot lose what was never truly yours. By being willing to walk away, you are not giving up love, you are giving up illusion. This makes you unshakable. This makes you magnetic. And paradoxically, this is often the very moment when she realizes your true value. 5. A man with a mission is her kryptonite. If you remember nothing else from this teaching, remember this. A woman's greatest weakness is a man with purpose. Looks fade, money fluctuates, charm can be imitated. But a man who wakes up every morning driven by a mission greater than himself, that man is unstoppable. Women are not merely attracted to ambition, they are instinctively drawn to the gravity of a man who lives for something beyond her. It signals strength, independence, and leadership. It whispers to her subconscious, this man cannot be controlled because he serves a higher calling. When a man is mission-driven, 3 things happen. Sub-points to show why mission or attraction, purpose creates focus. A man on a mission doesn't waste time chasing validation. His time is valuable, and she feels it. Every moment with him matters because he does not give it cheaply. Purpose creates discipline. Men who live aimlessly drift. They are slaves to impulse. But a man with a mission has structure. Discipline is attractive because it proves strength over self. Purpose creates independence. If your life revolves entirely around her, she becomes bored. But if your life revolves around your mission, she admires you and wants to join your journey. Consider the difference between a man whose life revolves around a woman and a man whose woman revolves around his life. The first becomes dependent, clingy, and easily discarded. The second becomes magnetic, leading her into a greater vision. And here lies the paradox again. A woman does not want to be your entire world. She wants to be part of a world that is already moving forward with power. If you are pursuing greatness, building a business, mastering a skill, serving a cause, she will naturally feel drawn to your orbit. But if your only goal is her, she will soon look for someone with a higher purpose. The Stoics taught that every man must align himself with reason, virtue, and the pursuit of excellence. When you live this way, you do not need to beg for attraction. It comes to you naturally. So remember this: a man without a mission is replaceable. A man with a mission is unforgettable. 6. Confidence in decision-making. There is a weakness many women will never openly admit, yet it guides their behavior at every turn. They are irresistibly drawn to men who can make decisions with clarity and confidence. Think about it. Every day, women are bombarded with endless choices. What to wear, what to eat, how to manage work, social obligations, friendships, and family expectations. Life is a storm of decisions, and while women are capable of navigating it, they are subconsciously drawn to men who can simplify the chaos. Indecisiveness signals weakness. When a man hesitates over every small choice, asks for reassurance constantly, or defers responsibility, a woman feels burdened. She begins to think, if he cannot decide on dinner, how will he lead us through real storms? Subpoints for decision-making as attraction. Decisiveness shows leadership. Even small choices, where to eat, what plans to set, show her you are capable of guiding. Indecision drains attraction. The more you hesitate, the more she senses she cannot rely on you. Confidence creates safety. A woman feels protected, not when you are perfect, but when you are clear. Even a wrong decision made confidently is more attractive than endless hesitation. Stoic alignment. Make choices based on reason, not impulse. Show her that your decisions are guided by principle, not fear. The truth is simple. A man who knows what he wants and acts on it awakens her respect and admiration. 7. Emotional intelligence, but without oversharing. Here's a paradox that confuses many men. Women crave emotional connection, yet they lose attraction to men who overshare or emotionally collapse. The weakness lies here. Women want men who understand emotions, not men who drown in them. A Stoic man who can read the room, sense her moods, and respond with wisdom is magnetic. But a man who uses her as his therapist, unloading every insecurity, quickly kills attraction. Subpoints for emotional intelligence. Read, don't bleed. Understand her emotions, but don't bleed your chaos onto her. Empathy without weakness. Show that you understand, but remain calm and strong. Controlled vulnerability. Share struggles in a grounded way, not as desperate cries for help. Balance logic and feeling. Women feel safe when you validate their emotions, but still hold steady in reason. Women subconsciously long for men who understand emotions, not men who are enslaved by them. 8. Self-control over impulses. One of the deepest, most primal weaknesses women have is this: they cannot resist a man who has mastered his desires. Most men are slaves to impulse, whether lust, anger, food, or distraction. Women may indulge them, but deep down they lose respect. A man controlled by urges is predictable, weak, and easy to manipulate. But when a man shows restraint, he triggers something profound. She thinks, if he can master himself, he can master the world around him. Subpoints for self-control. Sexual restraint. Don't rush intimacy. A man who can delay gratification radiates strength. Anger management. Exploding in rage signals fragility. Calm control signals power. Discipline in habits, fitness, diet, sleep, finances. Self-control in these areas radiates stability, stoic mastery. The greatest conquest is not of others, but of oneself. The man who governs himself becomes the man others instinctively trust. 9. Social proof and influence. Here is a hidden truth. Women are deeply influenced by how others perceive you. A man may be kind, intelligent, and disciplined, but if the world ignores him, women subconsciously lower his value. On the other hand, if he is respected, admired, or followed by others, her attraction intensifies, even if she cannot explain why. This is not manipulation, it is primal psychology. Influence signals survival value. If other people admire you, she instinctively believes you must carry traits worth admiring. Subpoints for influence. Respect is contagious. If men respect you, women notice. Status is silent power. Social proof speaks louder than words. Network wisely. Surround yourself with people who elevate your value. Stoic reminder: seek respect through virtue, not vanity. When others look to you for guidance, women feel an instinctive pull. This man matters. 10. The balance of strength and compassion. Finally, the ultimate weakness in a woman's heart. She is drawn to men who embody both strength and compassion. Strength without compassion feels cold. Compassion without strength feels weak. But when a man balances the two, firm in his principles yet gentle in his care, he becomes irresistible. This is the paradox every woman seeks, but few men embody. A protector who is not cruel, a provider who is not controlling, a leader who is also tender. Subpoints for strength plus compassion, firm boundaries, soft heart. Say no with strength, but love with sincerity. Protector energy. She must feel that in your presence, she is safe. Gentle understanding. Never mistake kindness for weakness. It is controlled power. Stoic conclusion. Virtue lies in balance, and balance is irresistible. A man who embodies this duality awakens the deepest desire of a woman's soul, not merely to be loved, but to be cherished by one who is both strong enough to lead and gentle enough to care. Conclusion. Powerful closing. You have now seen the 10 hidden female weaknesses, not tricks, not manipulations, but deep psychological truths that shape attraction at the most primal level. Most men live blind to these realities. They think attraction is about buying her gifts, flexing wealth, or rehearsing clever lines. But the Stoic man knows the truth. Real attraction is not about what you do to impress. It is about who you are when no one is watching. Be the calm in the storm. Value yourself like a scarce treasure. Speak with presence. Walk away with dignity. Live with purpose. Decide with clarity. Understand emotions without drowning in them. Master your impulses. Command respect through influence. Balance strength with compassion. These are not games. These are principles of character. And when you embody them, women will not just be drawn to you, they will be unable to forget you. Because attraction built on surface fades, but attraction built on strength, presence, and mission becomes eternal. So I leave you with this Stoic reminder: do not chase women, chase virtue. When you master yourself, the world and women will chase you.